I'm Imogen. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you're new, then welcome. I make plant-related content every Friday, and if you've seen my videos before, then welcome back. Today is going to be part 3 of my Growing Houseplants from Seed series. And today I'm going to be potting on my COLEUS plants and having another attempt at sensitive plant by sowing some new seeds that I've got. So stick around if you'd like to see that. First of all, I have my COLEUS seedlings. I think these have grown a fair bit since I showed you in my last video, and some of the segments are getting really quite full, so I think I need to especially take out the larger ones, and while I'm doing that I might as well take out some of the others as well and put them into their own separate pots. And here's a close-up of what they look like today. I did get 2 varieties of COLEUS. I put one on the 12 sections on this side and the other sort in the 12 sections on this side. I can't remember which one was which, I should have just labelled them, but whichever ones they were which were on this side have grown really well. I've got some lovely dark purple leaves already. The ones on the right, I have a couple of sections where nothing's grown, but there is definitely some good looking plants in quite a few of the sections. In terms of roots, they are coming out of the bottom. Again, I'll show you a close-up. So it's definitely time for these to go into a bigger pot. Okay, so it's definitely going to be easier for me to sit on the floor for this part. I just have a little table with my potting mat on top. I have quite a few different pots. I've got these 3-inch ones, maybe 2-inch, I'm not sure. I've got some yogurt pots that I've put holes in the bottom, so hopefully these will be suitable. If not, I guess I'll have to go out and get some more pots. I'd rather not do that, and I'd quite like to get this done today, but we'll see how I get on. I'm going to start with some of the bigger ones on this side that have the roots coming out the bottom. And there we go, you can see the 2 big plants, maybe 3 in there. There's also this other little tiny shoot that I'll probably just pull up. There's some other leaves as well, and a lovely root system at the bottom. In fact, I might get a few out at once and do them all as a group. Look at the roots on that one. It's so long, it's like as long as my head. That will definitely need to go into one of the bigger pots. Okay, so I've got the first 4 out, so let's pop those up. Okay, so I reckon that one I should split in 2. I don't even know what's the best way to do this. I could just put, like that one's got quite a few in, I might just put that into its own big pot. That could be alright. Same as that one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, I've just got some cheapo 3-inch ones. I think these are from Wilco. And I'm going to use... I don't know whether to use my seed and cutting compost or my general houseplant one. Might use a bit of both. That's the easier way of deciding. So, yeah, this one with the massively long roots definitely should go into a bigger pot. And there we go. I think that looks much better, and hopefully it'll be happy in there. So that's 1 done. I've got 23 to go. This might take me a while. Alright, I'm gonna, I think, keep the 2 plants together for both of these and just put them in, yeah, let's put them in my yogurt pots. Okay, so that is the next 8 out. They look so cute in the little square soil blocks. Okay, so I've separated this one out because I have one plant which is just green. No, that isn't a speck. That's a speck of soil, not purple. And the other plant is this one, which is really lovely looking. I think it's probably my best one. Yeah, I would say so. With loads of purple and only the very edge of the leaves green. So I'm going to give this one its own pot first. I'm quite interested to put it in this clear yoghurt pot just to see how the roots grow. This one I think should go in a big pot. In fact, I might put this little green plant in there too. Okay, so that is the side with the bigger plants all done. I've got a few individual ones. I did sometimes put 2 squares into a bigger pot, but I think that's fine. I sort of shook off the soil so they're all nice and close together. But I am now running out of pots, so I'm gonna go and see if I've got any more outside to do the second batch of COLEUS. Okay, I found 4 more pots that are, I think they're slightly bigger than 7 centimetres. Yeah, it looks a bit bigger, but I think these will be perfect if I put maybe a couple of the blocks in each one. So I'm going to do that now. Again, I'm just going to put a bit of my usual houseplant mix in first. And then I'm going to top that up with some of my seed and cutting compost. And I'm just going to pop all of these out. Okay, so these are all the plants that I've got. So let's divvy them up into the pots. And there is pot number 1. This plant is looking a little bit sickly, so I'm just gonna take that one out. I mean, I've got more than enough plants to be able to throw some of the not great ones away. Number 2. Number 3. And then this last little one is going to get its own little pot, I think. And there we go. That looks quite cute. And here are those second set of COLEUS. For the majority of them, I put kind of 2 squares into one big pot, just because they were a little bit less full than the previous ones, and I just thought they looked better. Apart from this one little plant, which I just decided to give its own little pot to, rather than putting it in a big one all by itself. I think what I need to do is pinch some of these back to encourage them to grow bushier. I'm not quite sure how far to go with that. I might try it on the first batch just because I've got more of those. So let's have a go at that now. Okay, so this is one of those first batch with quite a lot of plants in. So yeah, if I pinch some back, that should encourage them to grow bushier. It feels wrong doing this, but I'm gonna pinch off, let's actually go down, let's take off the top 2 leaves. Oh, this is so sad. Take off the top 2 leaves of that, and that one. I might take off the top 4. So, taking off some of those leaves. For this plant, this is just green, so let's pinch that back. Yeah, let's go for it with this one. Okay, looking a much more sad pot now. this one. Oh, that's a really nice set of leaves as well. I wonder if they'll, might just have a go. Might just shove that in there, see if that grows. Okay, it's another one with some quite green growth, so. Okay, that's enough of that. I feel a bit sad taking off the really nice coloured leaves, but I know it's for the best and they'll grow more bushy now. So I'm gonna water those. Onto the other plants that I am attempting to grow from seed. I'm not even going to bother bringing the barrel cactus over. They've done nothing. I'll show you a close-up. I'm not sure if they're just taking their time or if they're not doing anything. They don't really take up much room, so I'm just going to leave them there again. My mimosa pudica or sensitive plant seeds, which I left to die and then I've tried to resurrect them in a bag, have, as expected, not done anything. So that's a bit of a fail. But someone on my local Facebook plant swap group actually has a sensitive plant that's put off a lot of seeds. So I actually had some cuttings of plants, I can't remember what, for her. So she gave me some seeds in return. So I'm gonna try and plant those up. I'm gonna put them in the green tray which the COLEUS were in, which I've just rinsed out, got rid of all the old soil. I think this will be better because it has the big clush sort of roof and they'd have to grow really quickly to touch that before I noticed. I'm just gonna use the same seed and cutting mix again and sow those. These are the little seeds. She just put them in a little brown envelope with my name on it. And I think I've got 5 or 6 seeds, so hopefully those will grow. I'm just going to spray over some water just to get the soil a bit damp. And here are the seeds. They're quite different to the other ones I had. Those ones were a lot bigger, but these came off the plant. Maybe these are fresher, maybe? I don't know. But I have 5 seeds and 5 soil sections, so I'm going to put 1 in each. I think I accidentally put 2 in this one, but that's still not very many seeds to each of the amounts of soil. So I'm gonna cover this and put it on a windowsill. And that's gonna be it for this video. And hopefully in maybe a few weeks, those pinched coleus will be a bit more bushy, and fingers crossed I will have some sensitive plant seedlings. And maybe the barrel cactus as well, but I don't know how much hope I'm holding out for those. I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider giving it a like and subscribing if you did. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday for another planty video. Bye!